Hello? Why am I like this? Ah, hello! Hello, everyone. Hello from the Forbidden Library. This is Bryony Rose Smith, and we're playing some Final Fantasy today. And you know what I forgot last stream? You know what I forgot? After playing so many streams, being so excited to show you on my debut that I didn't show you, and I was going to wait till the stream, and I didn't do it, was this. Boom! Bunny. I have bunny ears. I can stream with bunny ears. Yes. Now today we have very important things to be doing. We are very close to having a mount, which is wonderful. And with the mount comes a decision. Did I spell that right? Yes, I did. Cool. Da-da-da! Which brand company should I join by the end of this stream? Oh, I just showed my little code thing here is little squiffo. No, I don't want to move all of that. Thank you. Just the promo code. Just a little down. Oh, I moved my whole thing. Aren't I good? Oh well. Is fine. Is fine. We can start with the adventure. Why is my click? First, we have to go see many voiced cutscenes, which makes me a little bit nervous because obviously I only have like an hour and a half or to an hour to stream a week, so I'm a bit afraid that we won't get through all the cutscenes to get them out today. We can only pray. We can only pray. So let's go. Kenny! Tell me about history and whatnot. Kenny. So I thought I'd do this.
I lost my son to the calamity.
Oh no.
The three seed seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body.
I'll complete my thought later.
Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelveswood. Fearful of the Green Wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth.
I assume everyone's seen this upside down creature here. This little giraffe thing. I've never been able to not see it. The rest of Canny's design is wonderful. That's so distracting to me. But I did see a really cute Reddit post, a comment where it's like, oh, it's so that when she looks sad, when she's sad, she looks down, she sees this cute little giraffe face and just feels better.
And were granted a place beneath the boughs.
That's the best explanation so far.
Some 5 centuries ago, working hand in hand, the Hyur and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races.
It is quite diverse in
So
Gridania.
nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Hello, my children.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seed Seer.
Oh, I forgot about Alfie's OG voice. Oh, yes. Little lordling Alfino Levier.
The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hyur and Elysian. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood. When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat.
Yay!
5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the
Oh,
Twin
did I skip
Adder,
too fast on that one?
ever
Sorry.
shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity. The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the
Sorry. They test our defenses, nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. I'll finish that for her.
so beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Spooky times.
Time was a man could walk the high roads without fear.
On this day, 5 years ago,
5 years ain't
countless
that long.
Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
I thought she didn't have a voice in Realm Reborn. Oh. Oh, Alice. I forgot you had a voice. Suppose you get a whole 3 lines? And their outfits are a little different. She has a bit of pink in hers.
The destruction
Interesting
wrought by
things
the
I forgot.
calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean.
Yeah. Oh.
Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes,
I keep getting if I
to
crack up
rebuild our
the window,
lives,
I lose the
the
lose the
Empire
sound.
has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania.
It's okay. I feel the same though, because like, Jesus, that. Just
Let them be honored not only in word
snobby,
and thought,
snobby Alf, you know,
but through
and
concerted
I
action.
don't know. Bit more of a girly Alice, I suppose. I completely forgot she
I
had a
bid
voice.
you join hands with me once more
Also, hello.
beneath the Twin Adder standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. We must think of the children.
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the
All
forest.
the elementals!
Very good, Kenny. Very good. Kenny. I really want to say that Scottish one. Kenny sinner. That's true. Like when you... There's always that moment when you first do coils when you kind of assume it's Alfie in front of you and it's not. It's like, oh yeah, Alice existed. I permit you.
And my sister, Alize, at your service.
Ew. I so forgot what he sounded like. Oh, it's so funny.
I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's
Ew.
remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
Oh, yes, yes. Terrible. Ugh. Yes. That's okay, they could only pay him for like 3 lines, it's fine. Gridanian. I'm not even, no, I don't even want it. Ew, ew. The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to have... No. It feels wrong trying to give them that. Oh, I was trying to play with my model's stuff because of the eye twitch, but it hasn't seemed to work. Oh wow. The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to have to contend with 2 beast tribes. The Ixal are unquestionably the most troublesome, being of a naturally warlike disposition, and wont to summon their bloodthirsty primal Garuda. The Sylphs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent, and have long been on friendly terms with the Gridanians, until recently at least. Alas, they have grown aloof, a change observed at roughly the time they summoned the primal Ranu. Here, let me introduce to all these primals you're gonna end up murdering at some point. Gridanians have no love for war. They consider open conflict a last resort. Half of the Ixal are fine, like every beast tribe, half of them seem to be fine. Though they clash with the Ixal ever more regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, they are as yet bound by a peace treaty, though one wonders how long it will be before it is broken. The Twelves Woods was grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood, and thereby the power of the elementals, will put an end to their woes. Yet, how long will that take? Centuries, I wager. I say over there, I can't believe my mom sent us to fucking Eorzea in similar outfits. God damn it, I wanted something different. I didn't just want to be color-coded like the rest of my life has been. Anyway, meanwhile, the Ixal will continue their incursions, spurred on by Garuda and their insatiable appetite for destruction. Oh, I know that cut. That's such a good cutscene. Oh. Everyone coming together. It's good times. It's good times. Whether the Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to an all-out war. And when it does, the Order of the Twin Adder will need all the help it can muster. How valuable might the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them? Well, perhaps we'll find out, if the Elder Seedseer's words fell on fertile ground. Here. Nice pun, Alfie! Seeds. Brown. Absolute comedic genius. Let me do some stuff over here a minute. Whoop! How about the chat? Do this, do this. There we go. I can see everything I need to now. Wonderful. Righto. Let's go down the list proper and go to Uldur next. Let's go meet my favorite leader. My favorite leader. The cutest of all the leaders. Why did I come here? I did not. Oh. Me paying attention to my buttons. Yes. Chamber of Rule, where the ruling happens. Righto. See, those old Durns could say. Oh, there's someone else doing the same quest as me. Are you? No, they just happen to be here. We are. That's gonna be good. God, I can't remember what a lot of the ARR voices sound like. The Sultana! She is the cute baby. Not baby, but baby.
Drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore.
AR Roban's not terrible, but I feel like the next one has a bit more fire in him.
Under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold. Where by the grace and glory of Naldar have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Uldar!
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard.
Oh,
Note the
hello,
sigil.
Abby.
The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts.
I just love that Alfie's just like, I'm gonna bug this bunny girl at every single one of these.
In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Yet many left our
Yeah,
gates.
that doesn't sound
never
right.
to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters.
Propaganda,
that
bro.
might know happiness in the great beyond. If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, and now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden, and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save?
Imagine.
You who call this
Alfie's like, hey, this person has a really cool goblin mask.
immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth.
All about that months.
We stand on a precipice, yet
Oh,
we do
it's
not
okay,
act.
Sultana. Nani momo.
Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Uldar stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth.
You feel bad for them. I feel like the Eldarin people
In the
are
name
probably
of
the
Sultana,
hardest to convince
I
to work
beseech you.
together. Skradanians have kind of naturally done that, but they are normally a bit more wary of outsiders.
Line not your own
That's an
causes,
impressive
but those of
length
the
of time to
flames.
stay bun boy.
Seek not to prosper
I had a
from
friend who
without,
didn't get through
but to
AR
restore
before
to
he changed how to
prosperity.
bun. But I will be fine. I can still put flowers in my hair as a bun, I'll be
As the
fine.
realm prospers, so shall Uldar. As
Yes.
Uldar prospers, so shall her people.
Yes!
Ja, for Uldar!
I say that.
Together
But then,
we are one.
I was gonna say, I say that Uldar might be the hardest one to get people to work together with. And then I was gonna say
Your
Limsa, but then Limsa's got this whole honor amongst thieves thing going on. Hats are nice.
Raubon?
Oh, I'm so glad you get a better voice next time, Nyanima. Lift.
People of Uldar, I, Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Uldar. Yet those who measure that wealth in coins and carrots are
She doesn't
gravely
quite
deceived.
sound as... She sounds too childish, I think that's the word I'm looking for.
For the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise a
I wouldn't be
law to
surprised
the
if like
torch of
ARR
Uldar,
her and
that
Tatar
her
is somehow the
flame
same.
might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the inferno. For we are by fire reborn.
I'll give, at least Ruban's giving it his all. But some of these voice actors, like even the directing's not great in ARR, it's so funny. Aww,
Forsooth,
baby game.
I
No,
believe
cat?
in thee.
Meeting you again.
That must be like a male Patat voice in ARR. No. Yeah, hello, Mr. Know-it-all boy who wants to tell me the things. The old Dons have a long history of conflict with the Amalja, the beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. Judging by your look of distaste, I take it you have encountered them. The Uldans do not shy from confrontation. If aught threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So, have they dealt with Ifrit thus far, smothering his flames each time he is stoked to life? Yet he is one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, Garleans have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Uldar has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultanate's coffers are bottomless, and even assuming they had the coin, resources will be ever be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Amalja are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do, the Uldans send their forces to smite the Primal, and though they invariably succeed, each victory is brought with blood, and it is a war of attrition which they cannot sustain. Small wonder, then, that the Immortal Flames are eager to recruit more members. At such a desperate hour, an adventurer of your experience would be most welcome addition to their ranks. Honestly, Alfie. Ali said, like, for fuck's sake, stop it with your recruitment speeches. You're just gonna confuse the poor buddy and succeed. You have succeeded. Last one, last but certainly not least. Limisa Lominsa. I believe I just have to go in here for this one. Sprint. Yes, cool. Easy peasy. Here to attend the remembrance service. Be quick. The Admiral is due to give her address at any moment. Are you ready?
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Oh, here she is. I watched Joe Cat's sort of stream stuff for Final Fantasy, and I suppose what I need for when the Admiral comes up is that whole wife.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride.
She is the coolest.
700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Woo!
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The crimson field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the black longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon
Honestly, the
Eorzea,
simplest
we
one of the
assembled
lot.
beneath the Maelstrom standard, and our grand company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners. And together, we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage. Yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom, much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
Rude.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again?
Honestly, I think she's the best speechmaker of the lot.
Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishback
The Sahagin have risen?
While the mines of Ogomoro spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull.
Again, I was gonna say Eldar maybe has it easy only having the one beast tribe, but they have themselves to deal with. Garbu, I'm pretty sure is Heaven's Ward, if only because we don't really get Alice around until, like, after Heaven's Ward, pretty much. That's when she starts coming in.
And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now, the Curs fly their flags within our borders. doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long.
I know, it takes like
We
2
are
expansions to
well
get
nigh
Alice
surrounded,
properly in the party.
yet
It's
there are
crazy.
those among us who would
She doesn't
rather
start
turn
coming into
their
like the point
swords
content
against their
of Heaven's
crewmates
Ward.
than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us.
No, 1 full expansion. Did I say 2? I meant 1.
One bearing
AR
that will bring
and
us
Heaven's
victory over the beast hordes and the Empire
To get
both, and see
daughter.
this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the Calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard, and pledge me your strength, your skill, your
Who doesn't love a
wisdom.
pirate?
And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves till sea swallows all.
Long live the Admiral!
Yeah! For the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
I'll
Right.
follow ye to the 7 hells, Admiral.
Yeah! Where's my cutlass? Wonderful stuff.
Fancy meeting you again.
Oh hey! Leave me alone, small child. Alice, being angry. As the Admiral mentioned in her address, Limsa Lominsa is plagued by 2 beast tribes. The first are the fish-like Sahagan, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. The second are the kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal titan for their god. As if the beast tribe's presence weren't troublesome enough, the Garleans have also chosen to erect a fortress right in the Laminson's backyard. And that is to say naught of the internal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between various factions, and while they fight amongst themselves, the Garleans whet their blades and watch. We've got a long way to get to Leviathan, that's for sure. If the Laminsons are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside, and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. To this end, I expect they will soon make decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom standard will be drenched a deeper shade of crimson ere long. That's quite sinister, I won't lie. Capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to their crew is beyond question. And it's got like little rocket shoes. I keep expecting them to like skate away. Like fucking Shadow the Hedgehog. Be like, wee. Oh hey, Fortuna, this is Minfilia. I hope you are well. I hope. I would be correct in thinking that the final remembrance services has now concluded. A moment ago, you say? Ah, what a coincidence. Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Companies well. Delighted would we are to have them here at the Waking Sands. It would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back. No pray return. Get your ass here. Ooh, she got some good fashion going on here. I need to look at this. This is important. She's a dragoon. I need to study. She's like worms. Okay, so she's got like the bottom half of the dragoon, like the in armor, and then... Oh, someone's very good at putting together some fashion. Very nice. Okie dokie, where was it? Where we go? We are prey and returning. Jump. My inventory is a mess. I think so. Oh, hello, Elder Dragoon. Oh, I can't wait. It's so shiny and sparkly. Look at it. Ah! Right, anyway, we got a while to go yet for that. Let's focus. Focus. We are so close to a goddamn mount right now. So close. I can smell the feathers from here. Hey, Tataru. How you going? That worked. Okay, I have to make my decision now. So I put this post, this vote on Twitter as well, which I didn't. I got one vote from it. I'm gonna double check it before I say anything. Let's see if Twitter did anything. Did I? Yes, I did do my tweet. Good. I didn't forget this time. So I got one vote on the one on Twitter, and it said Twin Adder. And now I have one word from you. For the maelstrom. Welcome back, Fortuna. We're at the Grand Company Leader's... Were the Grand Company Leader's words as illuminating as you had hoped? Well, there was this annoying little elf boy who kept talking to me, who actually gave me a lot more information than they did. Aye, each nation is bested with problems. I trust you see now why your services are in such demand. Would that there were there were more of you, Fortuna. Immortal flames. No, I don't like Uldar. I don't like the vibes of Uldar. I don't like that it's kind of a capitalist greedy hub, I guess. So Uldar's kind of out. So we're just gonna have to have my personal vote as the tiebreaker. That's what I was thinking of. You must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while and take a moment to reflect on your decision? Once your mind is made up, pray give the Grand Company officers your answer. I will. I do get to serve the Patat. And she is the sweetest bean, and I love her, and she's very cute.
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep. The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Good God. I forgot how smart.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
It's like she's trying to do the actual Alice voice, but it's just squeaking it out. It's so weird.
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
Ew. Oh, God. I can see why my friend doesn't like Alfie.
The remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies. As though the Calamity and Seventh Umbral Era warranted scarcely a mention.
Ugh.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies.
I feel like just muting it and just reading. Because, oh good God, the voices are so bad.
Since you are so
It's Saber again! But Saber's posting exactly the same chat thing as you did before.
None.
Good for you, Saber. My favorite.
I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alisaie, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them.
Yes,
Deep
it's all
are the
propaganda
wounds the
bots.
Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Yeah,
with a
I
little
mean...
help from our friends, the
But was
Grand
that not like
Companies.
5 years ago now? I mean, I guess you'd be salty about it for a while, and after...
Remembrance
So I've started
will
Endwalker,
yield
and I've
no
met their
remedy.
dad now.
If our world is
And,
to heal, we must put the horrors of the calamity behind us.
I guess I can see why he's being like he is. Good lord. Cannot wait for their better voices.
My grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience.
Oh, I see. You're so simple. You just want to do the thing. I get it.
There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I need to find it.
You do it, sweetie. You'll
You're
change the
most
world.
welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I am honestly surprised she doesn't punch him.
My lady!
We are to escort you.
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all. The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
I remember first watching that cutscene and being like, I have no idea what's going on. Now I somewhat understand, at least. Okay. It is decision time. Let me stop the poll. End the poll. Oh, there's a 50%. Someone else voted. 50-50 on Maelstrom and Twin Adder. And with the... There was 4 votes? Well, whoever got in there the last minute, I guess. Which is kind of good, because... My thoughts on this was because I started in Gridania, and I love my mummy in Gridania. I want to be a Twin Adder, so with those votes, and the Twitter votes, and my personal vote, Twin Adder wins. Let's go. Also, I'm Maelstrom on my main, so it'd be more fun to do a different one. I take it the Elder Seed Seer's words have touched your heart. No, honestly, I forgot half of what she spoke about. But I would like to be closer to Mother Minoe, because she is soft, and she's proud of me. Have you resolved to intertwine your destiny with that of the Twin Adder? Yes, I have. You have chosen wisely, my friend. The Elder Seed Seer will be overjoyed. Without further ado, let us speak of practical matters. In order to complete your enrollment, you must report to the Adder's Nest. And I get some yellow dye. Nice. I dare say you know well from your wanderings in New Gridania. Give your name to the personnel officer there, and he will guide you through the formalities. I have no doubt that your deeds will bring great honor to our order. When we next meet in Gridania, I shall be proud to call you sister. Cool, bro. Off we go. Let's go get our chocobo, chocobo. Now the next problem is what I name my chocobo. I have no idea. No clue. Just floof. I'd call it just floof. Yeah, when we were first playing, I had a friend that was just like, here's the high level fashion for each free company, pick based on that. And that's how I ended up with thingy, because pirate fashion's cool! Pirates are cool! But we're going, I don't know, character based, I guess, for this one. You are come to the Adder's Nest, headquarters of the Twin Adder. Ever do we welcome they who toil in the elemental's name for the good of our forest nation. My name is Fortuna. I believe you're expecting me. I'm gonna soak up my fame. 100%. Ah! The great adventurer herself. Yes, our recruitment officer sent word that you were on your way. It is a pleasure and an honor both to welcome you to our ranks, friend. I don't know what I'm doing with this voice, but hey ho. Now, let me gather the relevant documentation. Sir! Yes. Who are you? What is it? Report? A message from Risax Spire, sir. A Highwind Skyways airship has taken fire from Imperial forces in the skies over East Shroud. The vessel's engines were crippled, sir. This is the guy from Uldar, evidently. And it was forced to make an emergency landing southeast of the Nine Ives. The Nine Ives! Gods! This could not have come at a worse time. All but a handful of our forces are presently afield, dealing with the Ixal. Yeah, I apologize. I suppose I'm going against your Ixal babies specifically with this one. Fortuna! I know full well that you have yet to formally induct into our ranks, but we have an urgent need of your aid. Jesus Christ. In all likelihood, the airship was bearing civilians, and if the reports are accurate, it will have come down dangerously close to Gallian-occupied territory. Please make haste to the southeast of Nine Ives, locate the airship, and ascertain the status of the passengers. Alrighty then. Where is that? I think, yes, okay. And another bonus of going Twin Adder is that I at least have most of the Aetherites around the Shroud, so I wouldn't have to have ran quite as far. Running is something I hope to do less of after I get my burb. Burb. Chocobo. Yeah, it really is. And then you've just got Uldar, which is just the Amalja, so it's not as bad. But then you have to work for the capitalist hellhole. Oh, there it is. That's very obvious. And there's some big bugs about. I remember this now! Yes! I forgot we meet these two here. Let's go! Oh. I tend to have it off. I don't know what my settings are right now, but... An adventurer? What are you doing out here? No, wait. Let's find some cover first. Because there are some that are really cool and some that are downright distracting, I guess. Those kind of ruin moments. The Adder's Nest sent you? How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. Well, they didn't even get time to make me sign the papers. Do Imperials wear bikinis on the battlefield? No! Peace, friend. We mean no harm. You are an engineer of Garland Ironworks, are you not? We were alerted to your plight, and have come to rescue you. And you are Fortina Nagel, I presume? I was told to expect an honorary servant. My thanks for your aid. No. That's interesting, a lot of streamers have it on. I guess when you're streaming Final Fantasy, you're not... I would say you're not spending super duper hours on it, but I guess you are. And maybe it's slightly less annoying when you're having to be a bit more present with streams rather than if you just want to turn off when you're playing on your own. Thoughts. Never seen craftsmanship of this design. It must be Garland's work. There is no end to that man's treachery. The secrets of Magitek belong in imperial hands. They are not to be squandered on Eorzean savages. Oh no! We are taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must, and bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. We found the potato friend. Imperial scouts from Castrum Orens. Orens? They mean to requisition the ship. Wedge, you have to help him. A fool of a Lalafell was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. The tiny Bronco? Isn't that the Ironworks' latest creation? It's the first airship we built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland. Well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for a test flight. And she was soaring, she really was, till those bastards blasted her out of the sky. Attend me all, the Ironworks' latest creation must not fall into Garland's hands. Garlean hands. Garland hands is where they started. We shall strike them, swift and sure, and rescue Engineer Wedge. Fortuna, I trust we can rely on you for support. Oh yes, you have my pokey stick. May the matron watch over us. With me! Yay! Why is the melee DPS at the back? To arms! An ambush! Bring it! How many buttons do I have this time? Not enough to fill my combo. You're a mage, you should die. No healers, are they? Nope, we're good. And healers are all healers. That's good. Goodbye, tank. It's gone off long enough. Oh? Oh, hello. Ads first. And then bigger robots. Giant heads. No! Where you going? The fight is over here. Stop running, bitch. Who knew robots could feel fear? You should be afraid. Nah. Get done. Get done, son. Pigs! Yay! We saved the little potat. He looks more like a nut. Some kind of nut with that hair. He's a little walnut. Wedge! Should have stayed on the ship. That was a close one. Too damn close. So how's she look anyway? The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss. I think we can wring enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. Few minor modifications and we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. While you work, we shall keep watch over the perimeter. The enemy may be lurking nearby. As for you, Fortuna, you have more than done your part today. I bid you return to the Adder's Nest and complete your enlistment. I pray there will be no further interruptions. When we next meet, let it be as fellow servants of the Order. Just wanted to say sorry, yeah. You know, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Not that one. Not that one wrong. Got that one. Ugh. Come on, me. Reading. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Haha! Seriously, though, if it had been for you, the Twin Adder and the Twin Adder lads here, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I'm in debt, my friend. We both are. No problem, Sweeze. You'll pay me back. It's fine. Wedge. Thank you. We're very grateful. Safe. Oh, my return button still has a few seconds left. Spooky. Especially the lightning and everything. What weather for this? Screw it. Let's spend a little bit of money to go to the day. Not that I have to worry about money on this account. Never-ending money. I still have over 900,000 gil. Absolute rich kid. Chocobo, 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 chocobo. Please. I will not forget my manners. Fortuna! It does my spirit well to see you returned. Word has arrived moments ago from the team at the Nine Ives. Lest you worry, the 2 engineers are safely on their way. The lieutenant informs me that you were instrumental in the mission's success. Had you not found Engineer Biggs when you did, and helped us to rout the Guardians, things might have been very difficult. And all this before you even inducted into the Order. You are well on your way to carving out a fine career for yourself beneath the Twin Adder's standard. But without further ado, let us see your induction. 12 willing, there won't be any further interruptions. Oh, let's hope so. Da-da-da! Personnel officer wants to induct you in ranks. Protocol requires that I appraise you of who you are and what we do. Who we are, not who you are. After which I will invite you to swear an oath of your own free will. Ahem. The Order of the Twin Adder is the grand company of Gridania. We like the color yellow. It brings out our eyes. It brings together the martial economic. Fair dues. Good night. Have a good sleep. Thank you for coming to see my stream. Yay. It brings together the martial, economic, and technological resources of our... next stream is Sunday. To see you. Resources of our nation, that we might stand strong in times of adversity, when our very survival hangs in the balance. Our order was formed in the days before the calamity, in readiness to fight the Garlean Empire, and to combat the beast tribes, their primals. Needless to say, our struggles continue to this day. Elder Seedseer Kani Senna is the supreme commander of our forces. Under her wise leadership, we protect the people of Gridania and the sanctity of the Twelveswood. As the intertwined serpents that grace our standard, let the forest-born strive as one, with friends from afar, to ensure that peace shall ever reign in Gridania. In doing so, we honor the will of the elementals, and theirs is the will of the wood. Now then, Fortuna, I ask you to give us your oath of allegiance, in whatever fashion you see fit. Woods will be done. I shall strike down our enemies and drink their blood. No. My life for the Elder Seeds. Yeah. My life for Canny. I think she's very pretty. I like Canny's design a lot. It's a shame, like, I'm not into her character as much, but, like, her design, I liked it. The Elder Seer is a kind and gentle soul who holds the welfare of her people above all else. Your faith in her is well placed. By the power vested in me, I assign you the rank of Serpent Private 3rd Class. You are now a woman of the Twin Order of the Adder. Go forth, Private Nagel, and do what brings peace to the Twelveswood and honor to our name. Please bring honor to us, please bring honor to us, please bring honor to us all. Thank you, thank you. Boop boop. Can you hear me, Fortuna? This is Minfilia. An officer of the Order of the Twin Adder contacted me with news of your enlistment. Congratulations, Private Nagel. I have no doubt that you are eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but I would ask you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though you are now a serpent of Gridania, you are no less a scion. Pray return to the Waking Sands at your earlier convenience. There will be some friends here whom I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. It does kind of sound like your mum calling you, isn't it? It's like, oh, sweetie, you need to come home. Your uncle's here. Or something like that. The distant call of a friend in need, perhaps. As you are needed elsewhere, I shall not keep you longer. I would, however, suggest speaking to Serpent Commander, that is a name, before you depart. He may provide you with some assistance on your journey ahead. I see. Chocobo. Oh, you may accept the quest, my little chocobo, with the twin adder. Yes, 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 yes. The quest must be completed in order. Yeah. Why did they not just make this main before? Right, so. Delivery missions unlocked. Grand Company seals unlocked. Supply missions unlocked. But most importantly. What's that one? I mean, I'll do that later. But, I mean... Go! Ah! Private Nego. I understand you've been working tirelessly in Grodanian's name. You are truly an example for your fellow servants. But tell me, have you ever felt as though you couldn't get to your destination quickly enough? No, of course not. If so, you might consider getting a personal chocobo. You have yet to be issued with your own bird, am I correct? Given your considerable talents, you should be able to obtain one in no time at all. Let me tell you how to go about it. First, you must obtain a Serpent Chocobo insurance by exchanging company seals with the quartermaster. Once... I forgot we had to get mount insurance. Once you have this deed, present it to our man Singer, and he will furnish you with a suitable bird. I see, so I've got to go to the quartermaster. Oh, she's got the Titania pretty butterfly dress. Don't get distracted by fashion. Well met. I am the quartermaster affiliated with the Order of the Twin Adder, and it is my duty to provide those free companies who have pledged their allegiance to our Grand Company with the opportunity to purchase various enchantments and items that will then benefit their members. I say, have you considered joining a free company? Well, there is a certain Salazar Slytherin who has asked me to join his twice. If not, might I suggest you do so? A whole new world will open. He did say talk to the quartermaster, didn't he? Okay, maybe not. What about the admin? Greetings, adventurer. I am the twin... I don't know why you sound like this, but you do now. I am the Twin Adder officer in charge of assisting the Order of Independent Companies, or these free companies. They are commonly known as this day. Okay, you do free companies too. Oh, it's this quartermaster. Right. Dum-dum. I thought I got 300 things for completing the quest. Did I not? Did I not? How much do I need for the thing? It's gotta be a material, right? Chocobo insurance, 200. I'm sure I got stuff. Woods. Oh, I have to go back to the Waking Sands to get it. 1 second, where's my journal? Yeah, so that'll give me 300, which is enough for it. Okay, game. I will pray return. Pray return. Bing. Shiny cat boy. Okay. Give me my sails. Oh, hello. How you guys doing? Let me see if I got this right. You're an adventurer. Who's a scion? And a serpent? Golly, how do you keep track of everything? It's almost like being a working adult. an author, and a streamer. It must be fun pairing up with lots of different people, though. Me, I'm always with Papa Limo. Come to think of it, why am I always with Papa Limo? Why are you indeed? Someone's gonna look after you. Following the calamity, each nation's armed forces underwent large-scale restructuring centered upon its Grand Company. In Gridania, the Order of the Twin Adder absorbed both the Wood Whalers and the God's Quiver, while the Leminsons enacted the company merger of the Maelstrom and the Knights of the Barracuda. Uldar is the odd nation out, having no notable changes in its armed forces. As before, in the spirit of the Sultanate, each entity retains a certain degree of independence. That's kind of interesting, because I always wondered what, like, the line between the Brass Blades and the Immortal Flames were. Now I know. Now I know they're pretty much independent of each other. Welcome back, Fortuna. Lady of Menphilia waits within. Just give me my seals. Give me my seals. Welcome back. It seems you wasted no time in putting your skills to work. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palatable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us, Fortuna. I mean, all I did was stab a few Guardians. Now, when we last spoke, I said I wanted you to meet some friends, did I not? Well, then I neglected to mention that you have already met. Tataru, please show them in. This way, sirs. Yay, Beaks and a Wedge. Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I don't think we properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. God's man, spit it out, will you? Wet Wedge, at your service. Getting all nervous in front of Tataru, are you? I am pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Magitech-driven contraptions such as the airship grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea. And I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of the realm. I have never known such fulfillment, such happiness. Aww, Mimpy. Glad you're happy, but do you know what will make me happy? I should pick up the next quest before I run off. I should. Or do I need to do the Chocobo one before it'll let me pick this up? So, this is the one! Once I've done this one, I can go get my dragoon thing! Yes! Gimme, 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 gimme.
Now, having set aside the
Voiced.
formalities, we have a favor to ask of you.
Again? Yes.
Oriange, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
Yay!
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
I see.
Oh,
A very
how to
cute
describe
beast tribe.
them.
I love
They
them.
look like Gisselgreens,
They do.
floating ones that worship the primal Ramu.
Correct is
Though
correct description.
technically a beast tribe, sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know. It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Very wise.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
Isn't that a nice worry to have, though?
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and
They are
actions
cute.
can be misconstrued.
I would rather not fight them.
The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo.
How do we
Winning
do
the
that?
sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us?
I mean, yeah, but
I am grateful.
I don't know how the echo helps with the negotiation. I mean, it does, because I get to see the past people,
Well, as
but...
much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania.
But people start getting kind of
veritable
insulted
babe
when
in
you
the
start
woods.
peeking at their past.
Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
Us. He'll not leave your side, Ida. You can try run, but he'll find you. He doesn't want to leave a chaotic beast like you around. Right, if you'll excuse me. I have a chocobo to get. Mount, 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 mount. What do we need? What do we need? We need the chocobo insurance thing. And then I have to name it. What do I name the chocobo? I'm open to any suggestions. Quartermaster? Quartermaster? This, please. I will pay for my insurance. And then we're gonna go get a chocobo. 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 Can I have chocobo? What a bird, you say? Then I'll need to see your serpent chocobo insurance. Here you go. I am certified, sir. Certified chocobo person. Yes, everything appears to be in order. A moment, please. I'll be right back with your chocobo. Here we are. And here he is. The fellow has been high spirits for the past few bells. He must have sensed his master was coming. Now then, to make it official, will you give your noble steed a name? Where? Do need to give my noble steed a very good name. We need a good name. Sir, I believe he should be a sir. He has already been Hotkeys, bro. I need to shift all these. So I want to call him Sir Quesalot, but I feel like that's a really obvious one. King Quesalot. Decisions are hard. Sir Quesire? Sir Questlock. Like Lamrock. Lamrock is also a... I don't know why I'm going on the round table. Moomet! I'm not sure if I should. Not sure if I should have be such an open hololive simp. But Mume would make me happy. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Mume. Mumai? Mumai. Mume. Chocobo Mume. Let's ride around with civilization. Where? Do I have to... Do I just have it now? Oh no, I have to speak to him now. Hey, I dare say. He likes his name. It's a her. It's a her thing. Here is your very own chocobo whistle. Simply blow it and your feathered friend will come bounding to your side. But do forgive him if he doesn't respond when summoned in crowded city areas or monster-infested lairs. Chocobos are stout-hearted creatures, but they have their limits. And lastly, I present you with your Chocobo Rider's license, as is required by law. And that concludes the formalities. I wish you and your Chocobo long years of fulfilling companionship. Yay! Personal Chocobo! Whoop whoop! Let's blow the whistle! Whoop! Victory! Woo! Right, so I still need to complete this main story quest before I can do anything, but first, let's go out in the wild. Let's go Central Shroud. Let's go take a nice screenshot of my brand new Chocobo. And also add some stuff to my hotbar. So what I would like on this hotbar is... we don't need that. Don't need that. Get rid of it. I would like the mount guide there. We want the mount roulette here. Yes. But since we spent so long with Chocobo, we have to ride Mume first. And we also need to work on getting like the battle Chocobo thing. Beautiful! Take a picture. Smile. Yeah. Righto. Back to the actual quest. Let's at least get to the quest and then I might call it for the evening. So that I have plenty of time to chill. Wait, I am like right by where I need to be. Did not realize this. We have achieved our goal. And just in time too, really. It's good stuff. Good stuff. And then, once we've done the self-management, I can actually go get my Dragoon Soulstone. I can become an actual Dragoon and not a Lancer. It's gonna be great. Oh, I also have to do my feisty little chocobo. Where do I pick that one up? Camp Tranquil, which I haven't actually been to yet. So, we'll pick that up when we get there. Might have to do a bit of just general management. Maybe I'll potentially do some stream stuff to catch up with some of the like side quests. I'm not sure. Not sure. Hello, friend. This is where we will call it for the day, I think. Oh, she has a cute hairstyle. Oh, no, I wanted to look at your outfit. Stop moving. Oh, that's cool. They're all pretty cool. Ah, Final Fantasy. Too much fashion. Get distracted. Anyway, that's gonna be me for this stream. Thank you very much for coming. If you would like to catch my next stream will be chapters 5 onwards of the book Exordium, which is very D&D inspired so far. The party has just gathered from a tavern, and now they're about to go into some forbidden ruins. So if you'd like to see what happens there, you'll have to tune in on Sunday. Other than that, thank you very much for coming. I had fun. I hope you had fun. This has been Brownie Rose Smith. Oh! Thank you! Drumstick is a good name. I've been talking about what I'm going to name this one for ages, and my mains is Kiara from Hololive, so I have named it after another Hollow Burb. Mume Nanashi Mume. Oops, I was off. I will be back on Sunday. Have a nice evening. Thank you for coming. Farewell. Kire? Wait, not farewell. Kire as in like fake Kire? Kiri. Oh, Kiri A, not as in the evil priest from Fate, sorry. Yeah. I will try sleeping. Sleeping is good. Or at least winding down to sleep is also good. I had a good time. Hope you had a good time. I'm running away now. You can't say anything to make me stay. Goodbye! That's a be right back screen, dumbass.